If you couldn't tell, I'm quite displeased with how Wargaming has decided to sell the West Virginia 1944 for this patch. It went up for sale several days prior to the recording of this, and I have to say that the ways to get it are all highly questionable. As you can see, I've already got her. Being entirely fair to Wargaming, I did get it at a reduced price. 7,000 doubloons, or roughly 30 American dollars, give or take. It's very generous, considering that most of the other Tier 7 ships are at 10,000 doubloons, and getting that down to about 7,000 doubloons makes it still cheaper than getting any of the other ships at a discount. I am, however, going to complain anyway. Was it hard to get the fun bucks to get the ship at this reduced price? No. Was it tedious? Yes, because most of the missions are relatively easy to do, but they are kind of grindy. The grindiest one was the base XP mission. That easily takes 20 games of brain rot to get the discount. 15 if you're decent, 10 if you're really good. The second most tedious one was the Citadel missions. Count your lucky stars if you have access to Tier 10 and can participate in asymmetric. That would at least make flash farming the Citadel hits easier. What also irks me is the fact that you only have 2 weeks to get her. I have a lot of time on my hands, so when it became available, I managed to get the missions done immediately, secure the fun box, and then pay up the rest to get her. There's also this Halford thing over here, but I don't care about gimmick brat boat carriers. Anyway, what frustrated me about the WV is how it's being sold. Again, if we look at it, it's for sale in the armory for 1,400 fun bucks. How much is that? It's a 10 to 1 exchange rate for doubloons. So if you're trying to buy this at full price, you are going to be paying 14,000 doubloons. I repeat myself, 14,000 doubloons. So how much is that? It's a lot. A lot. They're charging 14,000 doubloons for a tier 7 ship. That's more expensive than most of the tier 8 ships. Look! The best part of all of this is if you still have the coupon available. What coupon, you ask? The 25% off coupon that you have available in the armory. You can use that to get a lot of the doubloon ships at a 25% discount. Let's take a look at some of the tier 9 ships we can get. The Kiwami, the Aegir, the Groningen. All of them are priced at 19,300 doubloons. But look what happens when I add the coupon. It goes down to 14k. That's a substantial discount, and now it's at the same price range as West Virginia. If you're smart or a cheapskate, either or, you're gonna want to grind out the 700 fun bucks to get it at half price. I say half price with air quotations. Great if you're planning to get it in the next week or so. Certainly doable. Yes, I do have a lot of time on my hands. But what if you don't? You're not exactly shit out of luck. You are still getting shafted. You are basically forced to buy the big West Virginia at full price. That's 14,000 doubloons for what is admittedly a very good, arguably great tier 7 warship. But that's 1,000 doubloons more than the most expensive tier 8 ship, and the same price as a discounted tier 9 ship. God forbid you actually go to Wargaming's premium shop and try to buy it there. Also, yes, I'm Filipino, get over it. The price for the West Virginia in pesos is nearly 4,600 Philippine pesos. To translate that into a currency you can comprehend, that's $80 American. Why is it so expensive? It's because of all this unnecessary chaff that's been added to it. A commemorative flag, the now useless camouflages, the extra credits, and the interesting unique commander, and the admittedly useful but entirely unnecessary bonuses. Is it good value? Maybe, if you're starting out or just got back into the game after a long hiatus. But otherwise, no. Trash. More annoyingly, it seems as though Wargaming has done away with just releasing the premium ships normally. No, there isn't a version where you can just buy the ship itself. There hasn't been one since last year, if memory serves. I guess that's Wargaming's new strategy. FOMO. FOMO, otherwise known as the fear of missing out, thank you Aiden Paladin, Altana Vault, is a social anxiety where you're compelled to get everything because, well, you're afraid to miss out. As pointed out by Sir Josh Strife Hayes, Esquire, most MMOs, particularly MMOs with gacha elements, have a tendency to create artificial scarcity to drive up the sales of their new product. Wargaming has already hopped onto this money train, and it seems that, by all accounts, as soon as this 2-week 4th of July event ends, that's it. These ships, both the Halford and the Big West Virginia, are gone. They will be back someday, but that will be probably a year from now. This monetization is irksome at best and predatory at worst. I do, however, want to iterate that this isn't the worst thing that Wargaming has done. Little Might Mouse and the 2020 Puerto Rico event are yet to be topped. That, and arguably, this is the best priced, and possibly one of the best, premium tier 7 ships available in the game right now. On the flip side, it's still very sad to see that this is the direction that Wargaming has decided to take their game. I mean, I've played this game for nearly a decade now. I've seen Wargaming at its best. I should still have screenshots of when I managed to snag both the Cossack and the Warspite for free when the British destroyers were first released into the game. That encouraged me to make more purchases, which eventually that inspired me to make more purchases into this game. That inspired me to make further purchases that eventually became the 100 plus ships I have in this account. I've seen this game at its heights, and while I acknowledge that the games that I played back in 2015, 2017, and now are not the same, I still can't stop myself from wishing that we had some of the old magic back to make the game better than what it is now. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and comment and subscribe. I will be posting weekly videos of World of Warships and other games. Until then, bye and have a nice week.
I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get off feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country roads take me home to a place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. country roads, country roads, take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads.